Very good morning, children. Today in Maths, let's continue with our chapter Numbers up to 1000. In the last class, we learned expanded form and place value. Today, we are going to learn about the before and after digit of a given number. So now let's move on to our topic. In this picture, you can see two boxes and an apple. So where is that apple? You can see that the apple is in between the two boxes. That is, the apple is in the middle or center of the two boxes. So we can say that apple is in between these boxes. You can see first the elephant, then the lion, and then a deer. So we can say that the lion is in between elephant and the deer. Here you can also say that the elephant is before the lion and the deer is after lion. In the numbers 1, 2, 3, which number comes in between? So the number 1, 2, 3. The number 2 comes in between 1 and 3. And we can also say that the number 1 is before 2 and the number 3 is after 2. So let's check some numbers. Here we have 134, 135 and 136. So we can say that the number 135 is in between 134 and 136. In the numbers 245, 246, 247, which number comes in between? The number 246 is in between 245 and 247. The number 451, 452 and 453. Here we can say that the number 452 comes in between 451 and 453. And also we have 199, 200, 201. In this, 200 comes in between. It comes in between 199 and 201. We have some more numbers. Let's check that. We have 231, 232 and 233. So which number comes in between? Here the number 232 comes in between. In the numbers 399, 400 and 401, the number 400 comes in between. So here you have an activity. You can find out which number comes in between these numbers. So you can take down your notebook, write down the question here. So find the number in between. First we have 318 and 320 and we have to find out which number has to be written here. Second one we have 734 and 736. We have to find out the number which has to be written in between. So pause the video, write down the question and come back once you have done it. Hope you have done it. Now let's check the answers. 318 and 320. Now let's count. 318, 319, 320. So which number has to come there? It is 319. 318, 319, 320. So the numbers are correct. Let's check the second one. 734 and 736. So let's count. 734, 735, 736. So which number has to be written here? It is 735. So hope you all have done it correctly. Now let's check the number before. Here we have 199 and 200. We can say that the number 199 comes before 200. And here we have 200 and 201. So the number 200 comes before 201. The number 345, 346. Which number comes before 346? It is 345. So we can say that the number 345 comes before 346. So now let's do an activity. You can write down the questions, pause the video and do it. Let's read the questions. We have 654. We have to find out the number which comes just before 654. The second question we have 500. Third we have 367 and 879. So this is an activity for you. You can write it down. So now let's check the answers. The number which comes before 654. You can start counting from 650. 650, 651, 652, 653, 654. So which number came just before 654? It is 653. Next we have 500. So just before 500, which number has to be written? So before 500, the 100 is 400. And what will be the number? 499. So after 400, 499, the number 500 comes. So what is the number before 500? It is 499. Next we have 367. So which number comes before 367? Let's count 365, 366, 367. So which number has to come? It is 366. The last question is 879. So which number has to come before 879? It is 878. Now let's learn the number after that comes after a given number. Here we have 750 and 751. So we can say the number 751 comes after 750. The number 800 and 801. 801 comes after 800. In the number 699 and 700, 700 comes after 699. Now let's do an activity. Here the numbers are 499, 300 and 992. We have to find out the number which comes after these given numbers. So let's check the first one, 499. After 499, what is the number? It is 500. The number 300. So after 300, you can just count it 300, 301. So which number comes? It is 301. So we have to write here 301. The next is 992. The number next to 992 is 993. So hope you all are clear with this concept. Now let's move on to comparing numbers. What is comparing numbers? When we have given 2 or 3 numbers, we have to find out which one is smaller and which one is greater. That is comparing. So here we have 95 and 496. We have to compare 95 and 496. 95 has only 2 digits. So we can say that 9 tens and 5 ones are there in the number 95. And in the number 496, 496 is a 3-digit number, 4 hundreds, 9 tens and 6 ones. So which number will be greater? Here in the number 95, there is no number in the hundreds position because it's a 2-digit number. And in the number 496, it's a 3-digit number. So we can say that 496 is greater than 95. A 3-digit number will be greater than a 2-digit number. So here 496 is greater than 95. Compare 45 and 345. Here again we have a 2-digit number and a 3-digit number. In the number 45 we have 4 tens and 5 ones. And in the number 345 we have 3 hundreds, 4 tens and 5 ones. So which number is greater? The number 345 is greater. Here also 3-digit number will be greater than a 2-digit number. Now comparing same number of digits. Both the numbers are a 3-digit. How can you compare and say which one is greater and which one is smaller? Here you have 378 and 121. Both are 3-digit numbers. Now how can you find out which one is greater? So now let's write we have 3 hundreds, 7 tens and 8 ones in the number 378, and for 121 we have 1 hundreds, 2 tens and 0 ones. To find out, we have to check the hundreds position here. So here the number 378 we have 3 hundreds, and in the number 121 we have 100. So which one will be greater? Is it 300 or 100? So when both digits are 3-digit numbers, you have to first compare the hundreds position and find out which place is greater. So 3 here is greater than 1. So we can say that the number 378 is greater than 121. Or also we can say that 121 is smaller than 378. When using the symbols greater than and less than, how can we write this? We can write this as 378 greater than 121. Remember that the mouth of the crocodile always opens to the greater number. So here we can read it as 378 greater than 121 or 121 less than 378. Now we compare 734 and 716. In this, both the numbers are 3-digit numbers. So 734 and 716. When we write it in the place value, we have 7 hundreds, 3 tens and 4 ones in the number 734. And for the number 716, we have 7 hundreds, 1 tens and 6 ones. So in the hundreds position, both the numbers are 7. So how can we find out which number is greater? Here in the number 734 we have 700 and in the number 716 also we have 700. Now how can we say which number is greater? When such a number comes, next we have to move on to the tens place. So here in the number 734, 3 is in the tens place. And in the number 716, 1 is in the tens place. So which is greater? 3 tens or 1 ten is greater? It is 3 tens. So we can say that the number 734 is greater than 716 or 716 is smaller than 734. 734 greater than 716. 716 less than 734. We have 657 and 695. Both are 3-digit numbers and we have to compare which is greater. So 657 and 695. In the hundreds position, we have 6. So what is the next step we have to do? We need to move on to the tens position. So in the tens place, in the number 657, we have 5 and in the number 695, we have 9. So here we have 5 tens and here we have 9 tens. So which is greater? 695 is greater. So we can write it as 695 greater than 657 or 657 less than 695. Here in the text, page number 87, we have some exercises. You can open your textbook. So the first question is, find the numbers that come just before the given numbers. So first we have A, 567. Which number comes before the number? It is 566. Likewise, you can complete the other exercises. Next, let's move on to the second question. Find the numbers that come just after the given numbers. We have to find the number that comes after. So A, it is 750. So what comes after 750? It is 751. Similarly, you can complete this exercise also. Now page number 88. The third question. Find the numbers that come in between the given numbers. We have to find the number that comes in between. So A, we have 345 and 347. So which number comes in between? 345, 346, 347. So the number is 346. So complete the rest of the exercises. Fourth one, we have fill in the boxes with greater or less than symbols. We need to use the symbols there. So first we have 230 and 22. Which number is greater? So we can write here 230 is a 3-digit number and 22 is a 2-digit number. So 230 greater than 22. So complete the other exercises also. Next, fifth one we have solve the following. Payal has 191 rubber bands, whereas her sister has 200. Who has a bigger collection? So Payal is having 191 rubber bands and her sister is having 200. So who is having more number? Is it 191 or 200? You can find it out. B. Binoy has 664 photographs of animals. Shirin has 670 photographs of animals. Who has a lesser number of photographs? So read the question and find out who has a lesser number of photographs here. With this, we finish today's topic. Hope you all understood. We'll be meeting in the next class. Till then, thank you.